Let's talk about alphabet soup and what might be one of the oldest running jokes in lower league soccer, all the acronyms that are involved with all of these different leagues: NPSL, USL, UPSL, TLFC, MLS, you name it, there's an acronym, and there's just millions of them. So why did we go with the league that we went with? The league for clubs. Finding a league wasn't easy, and I think every league we have currently serves a purpose. For us, the biggest issue was travel. We didn't want to be in a league where we'd have to travel hundreds and hundreds of miles every single away game. The biggest expense for a lot of these lower league clubs is always going to be travel. For context, last year we had a doubleheader in Dallas, Texas. Again, we're in the southernmost tip of Texas in the Rio Grande Valley. That trip alone, traveling everyone, housing everyone for the weekend, cost us over $7,000. That can cripple a club, especially at this level when sponsorship money isn't high, you don't get TV ad money, you're living off of your ticket sales and your sponsors. So when we were looking across the lower league landscape, what it all boiled down to was what we saw growing within the league for clubs. We had immediate rivalries within San Antonio and Austin. There was a good opportunity for our athletes to play in front of a big academy like FC Dallas, all while providing a professional environment and a professional feel. Not to say the other leagues don't. USL 2, for example, is highly impressive, and they're in this ecosystem with the other USL leagues, USL Championship, USL League 1. And to be brutally honest, for a lot of players right now, the USL probably is the more attractive opportunity. However, with where we were at, the USL just didn't make sense quite yet. It would have been a big gamble for us financially. Another option was the NPSL, and the NPSL has been in Texas for many years. It is the oldest running league in the US. However, we would have had an immediate rivalry within 30 minutes from us, but then we would have also had away days taking us all the way to Arkansas and outside of the state of Texas. Again, it just wasn't feasible. So all the while we're doing our research in the different leagues around, the League for Clubs popped up, and there were some really strong brands behind it: Napa Valley FC, Tulsa Athletic, San Antonio Corinthians, FC Dallas. So while I don't want to say it was a no-brainer, financially it made sense for us. And again, things can change. We could be in a different league 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. So the last thing I want to do is speak bad or ill will of any league, because again, they all serve a purpose, and I believe they're the reason that the lower divisions of US soccer is the healthiest it's ever been. So today's video was not supposed to be lengthy. It was just a quick why we did the things we did. Again, it just came down to travel and the financials behind it. If we had more money in our pocket, maybe we were in a different league. Maybe if there was more opponents closer to us, we'd be in another league. This specific decision, if you're looking to build a club, is going to be unique to you and your situation. I don't want to tell you that the League for Clubs is the best league out there. I don't want to say USL 2 is the ultimate league out there in semi-pro, because they're not, and there is no best league. It depends on your situation, where you're located, and what your travel and away days will look like, because ultimately that's going to be your biggest spender year after year, is the travel, the room and board, the food. So to wrap this up, let us know, what leagues do you follow? Is it the USL 2, NPSL, League for Clubs? What do you like about them? What don't you like about them? I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Catch you next week on Lower League Diaries, building the RGV Red Crowns.